This morning we did the live stream for the lamp build and it went pretty well. There were a lot of good comments, had a really good time with that one. And in that video I talked about cleaning this chainsaw. Someone asked why I was on the table. Yesterday I spent the day at the in-laws cutting down some of their trees. You might remember a few videos back, there were those branches that I was getting milled up. When I cut those down, I left the stumps in the ground, so yesterday I went to just go cut those stumps to ground level. And again, I made use of the chainsaw. Absolutely loving this thing. I was finding I was bogging down a little bit in some of the cuts, but I'm pretty sure that's my bad technique. But for the most part, man, it's such a cool tool. It's just fantastic. And yeah, so I'm really happy with it. But of course, because it was about maybe an hour's worth of use, it's a complete mess. So this afternoon I'm going to spend the time cleaning this and basically making sure that it's all clean, ready to go for the next time. It's Monday morning and I've just been on the phone to the solicitor. So the wheels are in motion. It's looking like this house is going to happen. Today I need to spend a lot of time belt sanding this slab. Unfortunately, I've made a bit of a mistake here. Well, I mean, I call it a mistake. There was a bit of tear out, so I tried to fill that with epoxy. And what I didn't realize was that it was going to come up with this really ugly, almost stained look. So what I need to do now is go over the whole piece with the belt sander and basically get down to that level and then knock that epoxy down even further. So I'm not going to be filming this because this is going to take a while. I just need to spend a lot of time with that belt over the top. Sanding is all done on the slab and that's ready for paint. So as soon as all the dust in here settles, I'll get started on that. I've also got this leg all chamfered and sanded up, so that's ready to go. So hopefully in probably a couple days, this project will be done and dusted and I'll have another coffee table. But as I said before, this one's going on sale. That is something I miss about cold weather, is enjoying coffee for more than just the taste. This week, my father is retiring. He's worked in the bank his whole life. It's been like 40 odd years. And this week, it all comes to an end. And it's a real crazy thing to think of. Like, I don't live with my parents, obviously, because they're back in South Africa. But for my whole life, my father has been a bank manager at a bank. And now he's not going to be that. And it's such a bizarre thing. This weekend gone by, we did had a bit of a celebration over Skype, myself, my two sisters, for my mom and dad who are now moving away. They're going to go find a sleepy little town to retire in. And it's crazy. It's the end of an era. And when I've been thinking about it, because obviously this has been on my mind for the last week, I'm putting so much effort into turning this into a career, finding my passion and making that my career. And the generation above me, my father, is putting it down and saying, well, that's it, I'm done. I've had my time, I'm done. I no longer want or need a career anymore. So it's quite crazy. It's really got me thinking introspectively about what I'm doing and the amount of work that I'm putting in, because ultimately there's going to come a day where I retire and then it's all done. It's all over.